good. I'm hungry as fuck, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm switching up my whole eating regimen, eating more in the morning and less at nighttime.
How was our working out today?
Pretty awesome because I took my to sleep early. Oh, I told you about this yesterday, didn't I? I went to bed. I went to bed like, I think I went to bed like 6:57.
Oh, I wish I could go to sleep.
And I had so many people like trying to talk to me, text me, like, cause they trying. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I put my phone on charge. I woke up to Texas. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Because dog, I've been researching to get your sleep schedule on, and it's kind of hard. You gotta become a professional sleeper. You know what I mean? You gotta have a certain schedule. You gotta have protocols before you go to sleep. Like the reason why I'm eating all my food earlier is because I want all my shit to be digested and out my system by the time I lay down. And that's the complete opposite. Usually I go eat and go right to sleep. That's a lot of stress. So professional sleep, right? Same time every day, and you can't let nothing like hinder it. I be feeling bad. I don't really feel bad at all, but it's just like since the world and society operates differently, like people not thinking about doing shit until about 8 o'clock. I'm in my, and it's like it's like I have to commit. It's like, damn, bro. If y'all ain't doing shit before that, then you ain't gonna see me.
Yeah, I felt that. Because like my man, we have different schedules, so sometimes he tries to see me on Mondays because I don't have no school. But then it's like that's my only rest day because I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's like now I'm staying up because I want to hang out with you, but I'm tired. What the fuck I fucking
You know, you know what happened? I used to even like my past relationships and people, I used to compromise a lot just because my lifestyle and my schedule is so way different. You know, like I was telling my homie, you know, it's like it's a Facebook dating. You know about that?
The ones that they be like posting what's bad about the person.
Nah.
They have one for Hinge on Facebook. Like, and they'll tell you, like,
Really?
girls will be like, I went on a date with him last Saturday. Like, people will post the Hinge profile and be like, who's this man? Like, has anyone had good experiences?
No, what is it called?
I don't know, but my mom knows of it. She's subscribed to it or follows it.
Oh, no,
And
that
she
been
went
laughing.
on it because one day she used to be on Hinge and she's seen it because she had dated somebody that was on there. And she went on it like months later and she saw the same guy and they were talking so bad about him. He took me on this date, then goes on, he takes everyone on the same date. Like, it'd be crazy. Like, literally like a movie scene.
Yeah, because you could be somebody you're not. But even with that, it's like, I'll do the little hints sometimes, or the Facebook dating is.
Wait, I'm confused. So Facebook dating is anybody?
The
It's like Hinge, but Facebook.
Yeah, it's like Hinge for Facebook, so it's like, I know my homeboys be talking about all this shit. Even my barber told me about the Hinge. He's like, well, you know about the Hinge? I'm like, what is that?
Wait, so, but why don't they just talk to people? People are just so scared to talk to people.
Like out and about?
Yeah.
Because you don't have
like to
time.
get groceries or something. No?
Because it's like,
What
all right,
happened to the old movie ways?
ain't nobody doing that shit. And you want me to tell you the reason why? Is because even for guys, go ahead and say. For guys, it's like, okay, stand on lip, bomb, whatever. So look, I learned. This is what I learned. If people, you could be richest, this and that. People not really gonna really talk to you like that. Especially like, you know, it's like they gotta be choosing you. Like they gotta already like you. Like somebody will like how you
How do you
look.
already like me if you don't even know me?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
People not
perception.
really talking to people they don't know these days. For real, for real.
Then it's like your emotions are too
How you start
much.
talking to that person you start talking to? You just saw him and like, oh my God.
No.
It's an energy.
Yeah.
And then you already like the image about
But
him.
I didn't though because I didn't know really who he was for real.
But it ain't like you just saw him.
That's true. But even if I, that's true. That's very true. Because I told him like if you were to approach me outside, I wouldn't have talked to you.
Again,
Like, that's so true. And he's like, why you wouldn't have to talk to me? I'm like, because that's not my personality.
Like,
I feel like when I go outside, all those people are distracted. Like, I just wanted to go out to be distracted for that one day.
exactly.
I don't want to bring that distraction.
So
to
even
my
it's
life.
like, just think about that. It's like, if you out at the grocery store, you see a guy that you might find attractive
But
like
the
that.
grocery store is a red, as a green
But
flag.
you still not, no, you're not. You're not.
I would imagine, like, in those movies, and they'd be like, you know, they bump the cart. Somebody.
If somebody bump your car, you're like, what the fuck? See?
Start pushing their car.
What? Like, yo, it's crazy. Like, damn, I thought you were cute, but you stupid. Like,
I understand.
you feel me? It's kind of hard, bro. It's like you have to, like, kind of, it has to be something, some little foundation that's there. Then it's like, you know.
Just start on.
I remember this. I met this from I learned this from my homie one time at FAU, cause you know I always had the luxury of people knowing who I am. I'm tall as shit, but I play football,
I'm tall as fuck.
right? So like people I'm around, they always kind of knew who I was before, right? And I remember when I started going to South Beach with my dog, my homie Deron, his daddy playing in the league, NFL. He's like in the Hall of Fame, so. A lot of the boys like just took Deron under his wing, and when we be out, we'll be in the club.
People will be like, oh, I know about it.
They'll either know who that is, or since you associating yourself, like we always been in the
Now
section,
we're all
we be on the
friends.
couch, not just be choosing like, oh my god, like, bitch, you don't even know me. The person down there could be way more richer,
That's
like
true.
have everything. He tried to talk to you about your drink, like, boy, get the fuck out of here. Like you're out, and I'm like, damn. And it's whatever it is. It's like, and then that setting, it's more of an inviting setting. So I remember what I got from that is like, bro, if people not really choosing you or like you, then it's like even so much, a lot of like, I be seeing my dog, they like out going and talk to a lot of girls. I don't even much.
Like, isn't that kind of draining?
It's draining. I don't do that. I remember one time this one girl, this how like, this shit happened to me, not a lot. But I remember one time, it's this girl that I knew from my friend. They was like, oh, I want to go to Rooftop. This used to be this club. And we went to Rooftop like on 2 separate occasions where I got the little sections and we drinking and we chilling. And I remember one time her friend was like, CJ, I ain't drive. She was like, CJ, how you getting home? I'm like, shit, I might catch a little. She like, nah, you come home with me. I was like,
Okay.
oh. But even at the same time, it'd be a lot of people probably trying to holler at this girl in the club. In her mind, she like, whoa, you feel me? You could have probably bought her 10 drinks.
She already knew when she got there.
She already knew. So it's just like, you gotta, and I learned that. So now, and the reason why it's so draining, like say I go on the Hinge just to start a conversation. I remember one time this girl was like, why are you on here? I'm like, shit, I could talk to 10 people without wasting my motherfucking time.
That means you're just bored.
I'm very bored. When I used to be drinking and shit, and I'd be at the bar, and I'm like fuck that. I'm like, let me just go on here and see what the fuck going on.
Let me swipe right. See what these people talk about.
But I remember my barber told me about that shit. Even now, it's just so, bro, it's so easy to match. It's not enough time. I'm like, bro, I ain't got time. My mom, I tell my mom about all this shit, right? My mom, she think I'm fucking an asshole. I match with somebody and be talking to them, and like, say we supposed to meet up. I remember like 2 weeks ago, this girl, I'm talking to her all day. We're supposed to meet up. I'm at my mama's house. I'm like, Mom, I'm so tired. I don't even want to go see this girl. She like, damn, CJ, just give her a chance. I'm like,
give me a chance.
I'm like, I don't want to do it. Then I'm like, I'm tired as fuck, Mom. 30 minutes later, I'm putting on my shoes. She like, where you going? I said, I'm going to the gym. She said, I thought you were tired. Tired to socialize.
Yeah. Not tired to care about.
What? I'm going to the gym, Mom. And then, so the girl, I remember I told the girl, because I'm like, I ain't finna be an asshole. I'm finna tell her that, like, man, I'm doing something else. She sent me a picture of her all dressed up. And I'm like, look at this shit, Mom. That's that shit right there. It's like.
But she was ready to go then?
Go where? We not even supposed to go do nothing. I'm like, you doing the most.
Wait, what?
We were supposed to like meet up at a pier or like walk and talking or do some shit. Yeah, like she just like she in the club. I say, look, what? My mom like, if she would have said, she would have put on some raggedy shoes and some gym clothes and be like, let's go on a walk, you'd have been more excited, right? I'd have been like, duh.
That's true. Like I was really waiting. No, at that point she got dressed. She was gonna go on regardless of if you were gonna see her out.
Facts. You had 2 or 3 lined up, girl. Get the fuck out of here. But I don't know. I just be tired. I think now that I'm older, I could just sense like if something's gonna be a liability more than an asset. Like, oh, that shit is a liability. I'm trying to go to sleep. I ain't trying to spend my money. I'm not even trying to drink.
Yeah, last night my friend was trying to get me to drink. I'm like,
This one girl I'm talking to, I know she like me. This girl comes, she forced me. She was like, see, just have a drink, just have a drink. The whole time I'm just thinking, I'm like, girl, you just pushing yourself away. You just trying to fuck real quick. And that's what you just gonna be limited to. I'm like, dog, you've been watching me. I'm on this sobriety thing. You trying to get me to drink. You're detrimental to my life. Should have brought some fruit, something like that's juice. People be backwards. And my mom, she'd be like, well, you just don't explain that. I'm like, I ain't got time to be telling nobody what to do.
that's the problem. You don't explain.
But no, it's like, I do be explaining. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
do be explaining.
I be explaining, but people just so selfish.
I feel like when you get older, you're less immune to what's it called? What's the correct word?
What, pleasure trap?
Like your patience is smaller, but there's a specific word for it.
No tolerance for bullshit.
Right, but there's like a nicer way to say it, but
What's
like that.
Damn, I forgot. I know exactly what I can't
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like you don't even have the mental capacity to have the conversations of the things you like and don't like. But it's terrible. Because how is somebody supposed to like you if you
No,
don't
but
know
I
what
do.
you like and don't like?
No, I do explain.
I do explain.
But often, so even what I came to a conclusion, a lot of times people gonna overly compromise to what they get, and then when they get it, they go back. So it's like, all right, like say a girl like how my physique look or what I do, I own the gym or I be training, and if you're not really into fitness, but the whole time you want to talk to me about fitness or working out and this and that, to get me to like you more, or not even say you do it on purpose, but you're compromising for my interest to be more close to me. Then whenever you get it, it's like, damn, you want to work out? It's like, no. Then you want to eat healthy? Like, no. You like doing it.
Like you don't like doing anything that
You
I
don't like doing none of that shit. Bro, you know how many times that fucking happened?
Now I don't like you anymore.
Exactly.
Because you lied to me.
You're your own fucking mind. You feel me? I don't want to say you manipulated me, but damn.
Not but you manipulated me.
Like, come on, bro.
Well, what happened to my white girl that I met?
Lacey was the epitome of that. Jesus Christ. And I fuck with Lacey. But she was just like, just trying to do a lifestyle that totally contradicted what she did, even for what she like did for money. Like, she is the manager of a fucking nightclub.
Oh, so she's constantly around alcohol and other people all the time.
And even like the whole lifestyle is different. Like when
You're like nighttime, you're awake at nighttime, I'm not sleep by nighttime.
exactly.
So we're like two different schedules.
Like, so it's like you overly and then it's like, if you try to come in my world, which is already, it's like, you gotta be disciplined. So I'm like, say if you work in the club or whatever, and you my girl and shit like that, and then you tired, you can't really do it, I'm not gonna hold that against you, but I'm gonna still do my shit the whole time. You'll be like, you're doing it without me.
Oh, I
Get your
understand.
ass up out of here.
What? I'm not making you feel bad because you can't do it. I'll just see when you can.
Exactly, but they feel bad. You're doing everything without me.
I understand.
Like, fam, what are you talking about? You need rest. You need sleep. You feel
Wait, I
me?
did it before.
You want to go up? Let's go up. Because you did one down here.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
We only have that one package?
Yeah. I sold out 2 boxes yesterday. Something amount out of it. But that's it.
Okay.
That's good.
Are you still reading this book?
Hell yeah.
Okay. When you done come with Barb?
Borrow me, give it back.
Yeah.
You gonna return it?
Yeah.
You gonna take 2 years to read it?
No, I read so fast.
Alright. Sometimes I just let people hold my book. They ain't taking them a year. Like, I'm still reading. You ain't even open the shit.
I decided I'm gonna write a book.
What's you gonna write? What?
A self-help book, like all the books that would be written.
Okay.
But like, I feel like a lot of self-help books that I've read.
And you can do me a favor. It's 2 books on my dashboard right there. You can bring them.
It's like from a male point of view. The only ones that really got successful is like the Mel Robbins bitch. But it's because she like explains it to you in a male tone of voice. Like, get over it.
You want a self-help book written by a female? You want to read something like that?
No, I have. But I'm saying the ones that have been very successful that I've read are mostly from a male point of view.
Oh yeah.
And basically in my Adobe class, they were like, oh, make, what's it called? Make
Let me get some salt.
make like your own cover board or whatever.
Cover board. That's the cover of your book.
That's just like a rough draft. I haven't made.
It's not you. Maybe it's me.
But
If I write a book, it's not you. It's me.
Wait, what?
Because it's like if I was to do this book, I'm like, it's not you. It's definitely me.
No. I put at first, it's not you, it's me. That was my first. But then I saw no. I said maybe it is me because that's my dark humor. I've already assessed you as a person and you're fucked up. So maybe it is me.
Yeah. So if I compromise and still be here, it's definitely me. I can't blame you for being
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Let me see this up. And even that's what I learned now. Let me see this up. It's like I can't blame you. I just gotta understand, and I ain't trying to change you. I ain't trying to. And people be trying to come around and change me and shit. Like, bro, leave me alone, bro.
Look, this is the back.
Selfish as fuck.
The back says, congratulations, you know how to read the room. Unfortunately, you have terrible relationships with others and often fear the likeliness will be the downfall. Nonetheless, in order to share my insight, I have to acknowledge my own fucked up trauma. This book was made to make you feel uncomfortable in the comfortable state you're in. This book was made to tell you no one actually cares about you. You're living in your head, and the way you think is your greatest tool in life. The way you read people and make them feel is an advantage. This book will help you acknowledge your traumas, rewire the way you think, and hopefully wake you the fuck up. It'll be a great book.
It should sound like a little book that I want to read, so I can see how fucked up I am.
No. But the book is centered based off me, though.
I know. I can resonate with.
I understand. That's what it is. Like, oh my god, I've done that before.
Exactly.
And then you're like, wait, but how did you fix it? Because I just thought everybody else was crazy. That's the first thing. You'd be like, everyone's fucking weird. Like,
But now I'm weird.
yeah. But you're not actually weird. You're
No.
normal.
And yeah, and even with that, it's like
You're just in your head. That's the point. No one actually gives a fuck.
there's one girl I dated, dog, and she's still like this to this day, and that seems so bad. I'm like, it comes to a point. I say, dog, you're a fucking narcissist.
When everybody else is the problem.
Everybody has the problem, and then she has this thing on why people wouldn't do shit how she would do it. Well, I wouldn't do it like that, bitch.
Nobody would do it like you. That's
Exactly.
what
Like, yo, what the fuck? She feels so. She
It's
judged
entitled.
crazy and feel a certain type of way if somebody won't do it how she would do it. Well, I wouldn't do that. That's you.
But that's the whole world. The whole world wouldn't do anything that you would do.
Exactly. I'm like, bro, that's fucking. And then I'm like, yo, you don't have no joy in your life because you're constantly comparing what you would do in that situation. You know what I hate? People that fucking listen to respond. So
Listen
look,
to respond.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, like they always have like a reason as to why they did something. It's never just like an apology.
Oh
Or
no,
like,
no, like say I'm saying something and you Like, say I'm like, damn, this week my grandma's funeral, I gotta go. You're like, oh shit, my grandma died last week. Like, yo, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I understand. You're like, you'll get through it. It's okay. But like, bitch, just give me a hug.
Like,
Tell me
damn.
I'm sorry, my granny died.
Or it's just like, you feel me? Like, I like candy. Oh shit, I had, like, bro.
I understand.
So look, when another conflict I have, especially with girls that I try to like just explain and talk to, just talk general. Like, say I tell you about a situation. Like this one girl I'm talking to, right? And I'm just telling her about the past relationships that I had. And I'm like, man, I say, oh, these girls fucking crazy, this and that. Da, da, da. And she was like, I don't really think girls are crazy. I just think, and I'm like, I'm not saying girls are crazy. I'm saying this situation that I've been through with this girl was crazy. It's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, you taking what I'm saying personal and putting your personal feelings upon it. It's like, yo.
Well, this has nothing to do with you. We're not talking about you at all. I did never said that you are crazy. But that's a reflection of how people, that's another chapter in my book.
Hey, I need a little percentage.
No. It was already a chapter. Be fucking for real. What the fuck? He said I'm getting a percentage.
I need a little percentage.
Back it up.
What's the percent? What's the chapter?
Okay, I have one that your upbringing has caused you to be this way, which is like, so basically it's a build-up. Like what have happened to you in the past as to why you think you're better than everybody.
Right.
And then building relationships and not enemies. Therapy is too expensive, just use ChatGPT. Like that's just funny, like how you do therapy sometimes, that's okay. And then who you are and who you want to be are two different people. And something else. Wait, what did you say?
People narcissistic.
No, after that.
You know, my brain is fucking smacked. When I was just saying,
It's too late, you forgot.
damn, no fit. It was right there, but yeah, I forgot. When I was saying, shit. When people listen to respond, that's what I said.
No.
That's not even a chapter in your
After
motherfucking
that.
book.
No, you said something after that.
That was the chapter in your book.
No, not that one. It was something after that you said that.
Oh shit. I was too excited about the book.
You were too excited about getting paid for the book.
I did a little percentage. We did the last one?
Yeah.
Alright, this one we're gonna do a little split squat. You remember on this? Do I need to set it up or do you get damn I need to set it up? Do we have a long one? Let's go get a long one.
Oh, you mean?
The long version of this. My mom, you know, I tell my mom, I talk to my mom about a lot of the shit I be doing, right? Because I be at her house. My mom like, yo, you never gonna find a fucking relationship, boy. She like, and my mom, I be telling my mom the bullshit people just they do. She like, see, they just give them a fucking chance. I'm like,
I
no.
feel like
Say you want grandkids that bad, motherfucker?
I feel like you will. It will be when you lose 6.
I know, you gotta let life happen in serendipity.
Because my mom used to be like that. Like, she used to constantly like, oh, I'm lonely. Like, I need to find somebody. Now she's 45 years old. She went to the hospital for smoking edible and this nigga's over here praying for her. Like, he's up there.
You ain't gonna get no better than
That's
that.
what I'm saying. And she's like, wow, like he's so supportive. Like he really cares about like how I'm feeling and what I'm feeling.
Like, mom, you ain't gonna get
And
no
I'm just
better
thinking
than
like,
that.
wow, like 45 years old. That's kind of a long time. It feels like a long time. Not
She
really.
had 45 years to go through that bullshit.
Exactly.
Fucking assholes. People are getting married at 50 these days.
Yeah, and then I understand why. Because like you're really you're like,
You're mature.
well, like to a certain extent, like you're really confident in yourself. Like
You
this
confident?
is who I am. I don't. You just need to take it.
Life done fucked you up. You done healed from that trauma, and now you can actually be a decent human being. Right now, people out here like, la 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 la. People fucking them up.
So like, oh, I'm okay. But you're not better, so it's okay. I'm supposed to be helping out.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Alright,
Okay.
and 8 on each side. Peace out.
I feel like
Because you move back. Don't move the box no more. Put this foot forward and bring that foot both forward on the back. Right there. That's good. Oh my God. My love like sucks. I'm gonna tell you something, Keisha. This one girl, she had a pain. She gonna work out. And she like, see, that would pay early. She like, I'm like, ah. People ask me to pay early. She paid like 2 months early.
what is this, an exchange?
So look, I'll tell them a daughter's story. She like, see, I'm gonna pay you early, like 2 months early. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then like a week later, she was like, oh, I'm near the gym. I want to come by some repair. So I'm like, all right, cool, come. Bring that foot back. Now, bend this knee. Now drive. Thank you. So she like, yo, I want to come by to my parents. So I'm like, all right, if me and my homie, me and this bitch working out. And then she like, oh, I can't find the gym, so I sent her my location. So she came, she bought the clothes, and then the whole time she like, even when she signed up the whole time, she like, I ain't gonna be doing all that stuff you got them girls doing. And I'm like, looking at her, I'm like, bitch, why you even signed up here? And then she kept saying it like when she came, like, oh, I'm not gonna be doing all that. So I'm like, okay. So I'm riding the bike with my client.
So what do you want to do then? I'm confused.
So I'm riding the bike with my client, right? And the location was still on. I don't know how long it was training, and the text, she was like, oh, you still want us to share location? I started laughing. I told her, I said, that girl do not motherfucking want to train, bro. So lo and behold, she got my number now. She like, she'll be writing me on Instagram. So I'm like, you know you got my number, you can text me. Oh my God, I done told her that. She texted me this and that. And now she's saying again, she's like, oh shit, I want to come do that. I want to do that. I say, Doc, do you want to handle me or do you want to work out?
I'm confused.
And I already knew what she wanted. I told my client, this girl that came to my house, counting on me. I told my client that. I said, bro, I told you. He said, oh.
Oh.
You out here. I say, but even with that, it's like, sometimes people be their own demise. Like, wouldn't you like, and then this girl do not really want to train at all. Like, she don't want to be healthy. She don't want to do nothing. And I'm like, you're your own worst enemy.
I feel like you got to start like having like a copy and paste paragraph and just send it every time somebody says hey to you. You know? Like, hello, this is strictly my business page. But like if you can sense that somebody's trying to hit on you, then like it's a copy and paste of like, I just want to make this very clear. Yes, working out is my job, is my livelihood. Please don't try to involve yourself in my life unless you're actually serious.
Oh my God.
Like, you know, like don't play yourself, like copy and paste. And then you can continue on with the hey. I like that one paragraph will literally tell them everything they need to know.
This is true. Yep, you've been on Hinge before? So on Hinge, how Hinge work, you know how Tinder works.
But I thought, doesn't it have, I've seen my mom's Hinge before, doesn't it have like what you like and the paragraph?
It has
That's
that.
what you need to say.
So
what
look,
the fuck does yours say? I like to work out. It needs to be a paragraph.
No,
Don't try to tell me my life.
Look, when
work
you like somebody like your shit, it's a message that pop up, and it's like my message is like, damn. My message is something like, if you're insecure, then I'm not the person for you, because I'm like, I take my job very serious, and I put my Instagram on there, right? And it comes straight to the gym. You know how many girls, when they see, oh my God, you're around all these girls, this and that, I'm like, bitch, I ain't got time for that. Leave me alone. Even though it's like, see, you're around all these girls, these beautiful girls all the time.
But like, you just don't know. Them bitches got problems. if anything, you're like our therapist. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you be seeing us look a fucking mess.
I'm like, yeah.
You're like, that's not the IG baddie that you be fucking talking about. I just swear to God.
But even with that, sometimes these girls be their own demise on some shit like, especially if you met me like on, like you see social media or you see me as Falconer Fitness, it's like, all right, I'm already training all these girls. I have this rapport with my clients. Even if you like me and you're insecure, I would be the wrong person. Just like, I remember this, it's 11:14 right now. Usually I'm probably done now, I'm out the gym. Let's just say I'm talking to somebody and they're like, oh, what you doing, CJ? Or I'm just here sitting with Izzy. Or the session go over. Oh my God, you supposed to, in their mind, it's a million things going on now.
I understand, like, why are you there?
Like, you feel me?
It's
Like,
been too long.
what? Dog, I remember one time, this girl named Deja. I fucked with Deja heavy too, bro. Deja was my little baby. This bitch is crazy.
Wait, I feel like I've heard that name before.
What?
She older?
Older? I don't know. No, you never see Deja.
I don't know.
Deja was before COVID.
Oh.
So look, remember I had the gym like 9 years ago. Deja is at work. Deja know my schedule like clockwork. This one I used to have my breakfast club. I'm training them at like 5. And then maybe from like 6:30 till about 8:30, I got like a little break and shit. Remember, I'm done.
If
Deja
you're
like
going too
texted
late.
me. She texted me like 2 times, and I seen the text, but I'm talking with my clients and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna hit her back. She called me. I'm
What are you
like,
doing? Good, I'm just here.
she
Doing
called
my
me.
job.
I answered. I'm like, I'm at the gym still with the clients and stuff like that. Let me call you back. She's like, okay. This girl comes to the gym. I hear the door open. She comes to the gym. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, what you doing? She's like, oh, I just come to see what you're doing. Fam, you left your job.
And you didn't even bring me no lunch or something?
Yeah.
Like, she didn't even try to play it off like, you know? Like, hey, I brought you some lunch or something.
She's like, hey, I just wanted to come see what you was doing. What I'm doing?
Like, damn,
Bro,
bitch.
that shit scared me. I'm a mama's boy, right? I grew up under my mama fucking ass. I used to watch Lifetime with my mama. Fatal
That's how people
Attraction?
die. Like.
I'm like, yo, Fatal Attraction. I'm like, this bitch gonna kill me. I ain't doing that shit. Even the one you asked me was racist. I was scared. I'm like, dog, you love me so much, but you shoot me. I was scared.
But I'm scared of you. This is kind of scary.
I was too scared. I'm like, dog, you love me too much, man. I say, I
They
can't
might
do
shoot
it.
up the whole dungeon.
Then there was this one girl, her name was Amanda. Man, that's all. She Brazilian. I had to start talking to Amanda too. This how crazy she was. This how crazy this girl was. Once
Amanda was going here?
she was training. Yeah.
Is that the one with the redhead?
No, that's Ari.
No, not Ari. That's
Right
another
there.
girl.
Amanda a long time ago.
Okay, continue.
This is a long time ago. So, dog, this how crazy this girl was. She used to always, she's so toxic, like always want to argue and fight and this and that and blah, blah. I remember one time she admitted to me, she was like, yo, sometimes I just be having disagreements, so at the end you can just hug me and be like,
Well, like, we could do that without the
I'm
argument.
like, bro, you crazy. But this how I knew this bitch was crazy. One day she just like, we just beefing all day. I'm like, man, just go home, bro. Like, I don't feel like arguing. I'm like, bro, we can pick this shit up tomorrow. I'm tired. She the type person, she want to keep going.
Oh, I understand. It's like you have your opinion, I have mine. Like,
It's
not
like,
gonna
damn, we
work.
can disagree,
Yeah.
bro, and then
Okay.
let's cool off. This girl like, nah. She like bugging me. She don't want to go home. So this I knew she was crazy. I went to my mother's house. Amanda came to my mom's house. I don't know why the fuck my stepdaddy let her in, but he let her in. And then I'm in my mom's room. I'm in my mom's room. I'm next to my mom in bed. I'm like, Mom, this girl fucking crazy. Why we here? On the room door. Yo, my mom started laughing. I said, Mom, why the fuck you laughing? I'm like, who does that? Who
shows
does?
up to their mom's house and knocks on their mom's bedroom door?
Like, who does
Why
that?
do I just wait in the living room and somebody needs to tell you like all your friends do?
That's how crazy she was. I'm like, no, who the fuck does that? I would never. I don't think anybody else in
I
life
don't
would
think I would
ever.
ever even pull, even if I were to pull up to your mom's house, I would just be outside.
Just be outside.
Yeah, like, hey, I want to talk.
You knocked on my mama's room door, and this I'm like, my mama fucking asshole. I'm like, Mom, don't open this shit. My mama opened the door. She thought that shit was so funny. I'm like, this bitch gonna kill your son. After that, I'm like, yo, I can't fuck with this girl. You're like, you have no boundaries. I can't even hide in my mama's room,
I
fam.
can't hide in my mom's house.
Fuck the house, the room. Dog, I was so scared.
Wait, but like you were actually scared?
Dog, this the type of person that'll stab you in your fucking sleep.
Oh, I understand. No. But it's like you didn't do nothing wrong, so why does this happen?
Dog, oh my god. I remember the same girl, we went to Vista. You know Vista View Park? It's a baby. We at Vista View Park, and we driving there, and some type of disagreement, Amanda, she just got hot. So I'm like, girl, I'm finna go to the park. I'm like, you're not finna mess with my day. So, I left my keys. I got 2 phones and my keys. I left in the car, so I'm about to go running. And she was like, I'm finna go, this and that. Like, I'm leaving. Mind you, they be fucking way away. She took both my phones and my keys. I can't call them. So in her mind, she thought that was gonna entice me. I'm like, all right, whatever, bitch. I'm still on the hill.
Like, what?
Bruh.
We'll figure it out later.
I'm like, I'll figure this shit out. Fuck it. I'm on the hill walking. I see this. It's like 3 girls. They walking past, like talking, whatever. I see this figure behind them. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker's getting fat. It's the girl. She come up the hill. Now she chasing me. I'm like, oh shit.
Wait, why was she chasing you?
Psycho. She like, cause she couldn't do shit to make me upset.
I understand. She was like, I'm just gonna run after you.
Bro, I was I was so scared. Just imagine, I'm big as fuck, 6'5". This girl, a little girl. I'm like,
she got a fucking knife on her. What if this is the end?
bro.
And it do be happening in situations like that. Like, you know, you're at a park by yourself.
That's when like somebody just snap. It only take you like,
It's true that it always be happening in those type of areas.
like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't mean to. I ain't trying to be that. I didn't mean to.
I think it's also because you're from Florida, so you're like you know, like it's starting to be normalized. But like this is not normal.
That shit ain't normal, bro.
It's not normal at all. And that's what like, cause my mom's from New York. Then she moved down here. So she always knew people would be like, oh, they're just like, there's no thought process behind the action.
That shit's crazy.
No boundaries, they just be out here wilding. Like, we're in fucking Sims. Or no, we're in GTA, actually.
This is.
Like, people just driving their cars, shaking their ass, screaming at people.
Florida isn't real for real. Florida isn't real for real. Then when people be on, like, people away from here, even my dog was telling me, I'm like, dog, why people so infatuated with Florida and people that come from Florida? And he was just like, think about somebody who live in Kentucky or Ohio. It ain't shit out there.
But because there ain't shit, people don't, like, that's
No,
the
that's what
problem.
they be so captivated online to see what the fuck we do.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying in real life, they cherish their, like,
Hell
their
nah, they
surroundings.
think this shit lit over here.
No. What I'm saying is people from over there, like, they be, like, married with 2 kids and live their 9 to 5. But it's because we're so accessible here. Like, life is so accessible here that there's so many options. Like, people can act a fool because they know they can pick up another one just like you tomorrow. Like, in Utah, you probably only have 1 fine nigga out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't
this
fuck
might be
this-
my
you can't-
only
you
chance
can't
to
fuck
have a
this shit
fine
up.
husband.
You can't fuck this shit up. For real. Even now, I know I just can't be so easily accessible like this. Fuck that. I ain't know, man. So sad. It's like people so comfortable with being a liability as well. They don't want to be an asset. Meaning, I gotta know your personnel and be happy with the compromise to make you happy. Not guilt trip you out of what you want to do so I can be happy. Bitch. The fuck? Y'all can't even distract me today. There wasn't no training going on today.
There was no training going on today. I'm glad you know. I already peeped that when I came in.
It was no
You know,
fuck
you're
training.
lollygagging on-
It's fucking
Down
pads,
there.
bro. I'm finna
Down
kick her
there.
ass.
Jump. What's
I'm
going
finna
on
kick her
here?
ass out my shit.
No, I feel like when she doesn't come for a while, then she'd be like, my friends.
That's what it
I
was.
haven't seen you in so long.
That's what it was. These people on fucking YouTube, I fuck with the YouTube people because now since I've been doing live so much, they kind of like, they know. So it's a few of them. I think that shit is a notification when somebody go live.
And you've been watching them for a while. It's like
Like,
TikTok.
it's these characters. They're like, hey Falcon. I gotta eat. What you about to go eat? You gotta go cook on it. All right, y'all. We
I
getting
gotta go
up.
grocery shopping.
Get on
now.
live.